Trisha, before giving my feedback, I want to know from you that how was the interview and what do you want to rate yourself out of 10?
I think I will rate myself 6 because I think I've lacked somewhere the confidence, which means I can do more better in this. But somewhere because of this hesitation or nervousness, I don't know what is it, but it is my first interview. So because of that, I think yes, I'll rate myself. I could do much better.
Okay, chalo.
In the real
Now,
life.
okay, no worries. I got your point. I'll be giving you my feedback now, what I felt about the interview. You have some positives and some negatives as well. Okay. So I'll just start with some positives to motivate you and then we'll move to our negatives. Okay. So positives in you are, I can say, you are a bit less confident. I can understand. But after being less confident also, you are able to answer every question. Okay. You're able to face every question and your vocabulary skills, your communication skills are very good. Okay. Whenever you are answering something, you are very calm and patient to answer. Not in a hurry. And I want to give the answer in a hurry and I'll just try and give some more answers. I'll add some more things. Okay. You just calmly answering all the questions. Calmness is very important in the interview. And that you already have in yourself. Okay. Second good thing in you is you have an in-depth knowledge. Okay. Whatever question I was asking you, you were trying to go in-depth and you were trying to explain me in depth. Okay, that is very good. As a teacher, you should give your best. You should give your in-depth knowledge. Okay, that is very mandatory, and you were doing your best. So I wish you all the best for all these things. Okay, now we'll come to some negatives what you had in the interview. Okay, so negatives was first of all nervousness, as you mentioned. Yes, you were a bit nervous in the interview. You if you are nervous also, no, don't show I am nervous. Okay, if you are nervous, then keep
so
it with yourself.
How to deal with that?
So for that, na, in your words, it was coming. Okay, whenever you're answering something, na, a bit lack was there while you were answering something. Okay, even though your answer was correct, you were trying to give the correct answer, but still there was some
I was
lacking.
lacking the confidence.
Yes, so don't lack there. Okay, if you feel in yourself that I'm less confident, no worries. But at least try not to show to the interviewer. If he figures out na, that you are having less confidence, then he'll just make a judgment about you. And don't give the chance to him to make judgment about yourself. Okay, you should be confident enough to make judgment about yourself. Okay, second thing is intro part. Intro was not very good as per me because you were trying to add about your marks and percentage. I got this much in there. I got that much there. Don't add. This is not required at all to add marks and percentage. Instead,
so how to start with?
Add about your achievement. You have to add about your achievement, what you have achieved throughout. Okay, it can be anything. You might be a team leader, captain, something in the schools and colleges. Okay, you might have done something.
Okay, I got that.
Try to mention all those things about what you have done good in your life. You have to add about
just one question. So like I have won this. I've gone till state level and national level in National Science Congress. So I could mention that.
Yes, you can mention, not a problem. If you have won something, if you have taken something.
I'm hesitating in this. Like I'm studying social studies and my achievements are of science background. It means in school times, the main things which I've achieved are of science. So that is why I was just. Is it okay for that?
It is okay. Whatever profile
and should I mention?
Yes.
And should I mention this? I'm preparing for civil services or not, or it will backfire on me.
I am coming to that point. I'm coming to that point. That leave it. I'm covering all those points. Okay. But first, understand that you have to mention about your achievements. Okay. Whatever you have achieved, you have to add. Apart from your achievement, you have to add about your hobbies also. Like whatever hobbies you have, you might have some hobbies, singing, dancing, reading books, something. Try to add all those things. Okay. Because in that 30-40 seconds, I want to know more about you. That what you have done in life, what things are good in you. That all things I want to know. Try to add all those things. Okay. Apart from that, for UPSC, don't mention. Okay. Even if you're preparing, don't mention, because that will definitely backfire you. Because as I asked you a few questions, that I'll not hire you, I'll take someone who can work for me for 5 years. Interviewer can have all those questions. There is no need to mention about UPSC. If you are doing, that is good for you, but don't mention. Okay, that is my recommendation. Don't mention about UPSC. Okay. Apart from that, you have worked somewhere in a coaching institute, right? So if you have certification,
it was a school. Yes.
School. If you have certification of that.
But it was very means I'm hesitating to mention it because when I've joined that, I joined this like this for only experience, but that time it happened like there were not, it was lockdown period, so it was mainly from WhatsApp and all. Means I've just taken 3 or 4 classes in the school, so means I'm not sure that I should mention it, but I've got the certificate and this bill वगैरह.
Certificate you have with you, then do mention. It be it small or large, you should mention about your whatever you have done in lockdown period. Okay.
Yeah.
So definitely you can mention, that is a good point, but certification is mandatory because they can ask you that show me if you have worked somewhere or not. So if you have certificate, then do mention. Okay.
But the certificate means the salary slip means if I will get from that after some time, it is okay, right? Like that.
It is okay, not a problem. Interviewer will understand that. Okay. But you can just mention that yes, I have certificates. So if you want, I can show. If he asks you, then only mention. Otherwise, only mention about whatever you have done in lockdown period. Okay. And about your preparation and
means
all.
How will I say this if interviewer asks me that what have you taught, means I've just taken 3 or 4 classes at that time in school because it was lockdown period. I've gone there and it was like 3 and 4, then again lockdown happened, so that is why I've left the job also.
So in that case, don't mention about the classes, number of classes. Okay. Only mention I went there, I taught something. Okay. So only mention there. Don't mention about the duration, the classes and all. If he wants to check, he can see the certificate. Okay. But you don't mention about 3 or 4 classes, whatever you have taken. You just say, I went there in lockdown period and I taught something, whatever you taught. Okay. That is the only thing you have to mention. Okay. And rest things are fine. Okay. Don't mention about the studies and all. That is the only thing about your preparation and all.
Means I'll more focus upon this hobbies part and what is good in me, like.
Yes.
And
whatever good in you,
and the
you should
experience.
mention. Yes. And apart from that, if you do something for learning, practice for learning all these things, social science, like whatever you do, you read from some books, something, if you have some interest, so you can mention all those things. That is good. Okay. Because being a teacher, you should always learn at every point of time. So definitely you can mention all those things if you want. That is good. Okay. So that should be improved. Okay. As per me. Okay. Apart from that,
improve it tomorrow.
Yes. And then apart from that, I asked you a few questions about Byju's. So we are not able to recall the names. Like the director, the founder of Byju's is Byju's Ravindran. Byju Ravindran.
I was not getting.
Yes. And co-founder is Divya Gokulnath. Okay.
Gokulnath, I was saying Gupta, yes.
Yes. So you should have the exact knowledge because you're applying for some company. So they expect that you should know the basic info about the company. So at least have some basic info about the companies, like which all companies he has acquired recently, or what is the annual revenue of Byju's. All those things you should know. Basic things you should know about this. Okay. That is mandatory in this case. Okay. So you should know basics. Okay. Apart from that, coming to your live demo. Live demo, it was very elaborative live demo. Okay. Try to make it concise. Okay. If you elaborate this much in live demo, interviewer will lose the interest. Okay. Instead, you can do one thing. As I mentioned clearly, that I am a student of class 6th or 7th. So try to make me understand. So instead, try to add some tips and tricks so that I can learn things, because you are here to teach me and I am here to learn things. Okay. If I want to learn as a student, I would be requiring some tips and tricks so that I can learn easily in better way. So try to add some tips and tricks. Okay. To memorize.
Okay.
Things.
Like the.
The example you gave was good.
Like the shortcuts and all.
Yes. Shortcuts and something. Okay. The example you gave of cricket, that was very good. Awesome example. I love the example that you gave of cricket. But apart from that also, in your live demo, add some tips. If you want to learn something, you can learn like this. Tips can be anything. You have to figure it out.
Okay,
what tips you can make. Okay. That I cannot tell you about
this.
Tricks.
I was more focusing on to make this, means elaborating it more. So I'll focus on that.
No worries. This was the first time, not a problem. But from next time, try to make your focus that I have to make some tips and tricks also, so that I can make the student learn easily. Because student wants tips and tricks. So it's your duty as a teacher to add some tips and tricks. So always try to add tips and tricks. Okay. That will help you more. Okay. Apart from that, coming to the academic portion, I asked you questions about history. Okay. So you should, as your topic was constitution, so you should know about Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, exact seats, who elects the speaker of Lok Sabha. Okay. Those all things you should know. Okay. So you were right at some part, but still brush up once. Okay. Some part you were right, some part you were wrong. So just brush up. It will help you. Because your topic of live demo was constitution.
Was polity,
so basic things you should know about constitutions. Okay. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha speakers, a president, prime minister, all those things. That you should know. You know that, but still you should know all these things. President,
yes,
prime
I
minister.
know this, but it was like not coming directly on my head.
No worries, brush up your skills. Okay, it happens, but brush up your skills. Try to recalculate all these things and make up your mind with all these things. Okay, that is the only recommendation. Okay, apart from this, if I come to history portion, your history is good being a teacher. I can feel that you're a teacher because the way you are explaining things now, that is very attractive and innovative. I like the way you explain things to me. Okay, so I can feel that you're a teacher and you are doing good at your part. Okay, so history is good. History wise, you are good. Still try to brush up your basic concepts, okay, of dates.
Okay, so will they ask this world history? Because I have never read world history. Means
they can ask
I
you
just
anything.
have a gist.
Whatever questions we had today, they already asked this question in previous interview. Okay, so they can ask you anything. Okay, and just giving you sample of questions what they already asked.
Okay.
But apart from that, they can ask you anything. Okay. So
I'll see some things. Okay. Basic, I'll understand whatever.
Basic things, just go through basic things, and if possible, try to like have the dates of important events in history. Okay. You're a teacher that you know better that what events are important. So try to have in mind the important dates. That will help you much. Okay.
Sure.
So in the next part of interview, we'll definitely cover about more questions about geography and everything. Okay. But for today's interview, it was only about history. So I focused on history questions. Okay. But in next interview, definitely we'll go through civics question, geography question, all those questions. Okay. So then we'll see about your that skills of geography and civics. But right now, as a history person, you are good. But try to have some dates in your mind. That is the only recommendation. Okay.
Dates in my mind. And I'll improve my demo.
Yes. Apart from that, coming to last section of interview, I asked you about salary expectation. That you mentioned that I want 6 lakhs. Okay. Never mentioned the figure.
Means they told me that they will be giving that. So
agreed.
I didn't
know. They told you agreed. And definitely they'll give you the same salary. What is mentioned. But you should not mention the figures because that gives a wrong impression. That you're only here for money.
So what would I say?
You have to say that, sir, I am here to make children learn. And I want to grow myself being a part of Byju's. Okay. So my basic focus is to learn and grow in Byju's. Okay. Salary and all, sir, you have given me a mail about salary. So I have a job description with me. And I am sure, sir, Byju's will pay me the same amount. What it is mentioned in the job description. But sir, salary is not my concern. My prime focus is learning and growing well in Byju's. Okay, sir. Just mention as per the company norms. So whatever salary you are giving me in job description, I am okay with that salary. Never mention figures. 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs, nothing. That is the only recommendation.
I also found it odd, but I didn't know what to say.
Okay. And apart from that, like try to have some points about Uttarakhand, as you mentioned about the dhams and all. Okay. So try to have the exact idea about everything. As I asked about Deepak Rawat also. So try to like have some achievement of his because he's very famous in Uttarakhand. So like you should know something about Deepak Rawat also. What rank he scored in UPSC and all those things. Okay. But that question will only come if you add about UPSC part. That I am a UPSC
I'll avoid it. I will avoid that.
Try to avoid that. But still, basic info you should know about Uttarakhand. Wherever you belong, you should know basic things about that particular state. Okay. So try to go through that. That is the only recommendation. And if someone asks you about your favorite actress or actor, something, okay, don't think very much. Okay. Because we all watch movies. Okay. Take any name that comes to your mind. Don't go in depth. That I'll only take a name of celebrity that I like the most. Don't do like that. Whatever names comes to your mind, just take that name. Be it Akshay Kumar. Whatever recent movie you have seen, take the name of that particular actor. Okay. And if they ask you, because it seems that you are thinking so much for a simple question.
Okay.
There are so many celebrities.
I got your
point. Yes, right now. So, and whenever they ask you what he has achieved, you can just add about the hard work. That celebrity has done very hard work to reach this particular point and all that. That will just help you much. Okay. Apart from this, in the last question, I asked you about money, work-life balance, and career growth. Okay. Don't keep money at third priority. Because as you kept money at third priority, my question was that why money at third priority, right? So always keep money at second priority. First and third could be anything, but money should be at second priority. If you keep money at third priority, definitely they'll have a question, cross question on that. Okay. So don't let them
backfire me again.
Yes. Don't allow them a chance to backfire you. That is the only recommendation. Okay. Apart from that, you are good. just have some more confidence in you, because you are good. You're giving good answers. The vocabulary, the communication is good from your side. It is not that you don't know. You know everything. It's just that try to be very confident while answering anything. Okay? And apart from that, whatever things I told you to improve, you have to work on all those things. Then you will get a good result. Okay? That is my only recommendation. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Guys, I hope आपको हमारा ये वीडियो पसंद आया होगा. अगर पसंद आया हो तो डोंट फॉरगेट टू लाइक द वीडियो, शेयर विथ योर फ्रेंड्स एंड सब्सक्राइब आवर चैनल, सो दैट आपके लिए हम फ्यूचर में भी ऐसे इनोवेटिव वीडियोस लाते रहे, so that you can get help from all these videos. I'll see you soon in next video. Till that time, take care of yourself. Bye bye.